Good evening, Gman Division 4E, and it's finally here, your weekly recap for week 2. My apologies, I have been on holiday, God forbid I have a life, and I've just come back today, and luckily me and obviously our wonderful co-host Quiggy, evening Quiggy.
Hello.
Who has just won another game of Blood Bowl in ReBBL, with the postman delivering that winning blow, so congratulations for that. I saw quite a bit of it, and I'm really happy your Crocs Go / diving tackle Crocs Go's doing a thing. I love him.
He got two elves this game.
He's awesome. He's awesome. And there's these mere mortals laughing at us when we said get diving tackle on Crocs, but you was wise to go with it, and it's paid dividends. And
the guy I was playing against mentioned he thought it was a bad pick.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They can't. They just don't think outside the box, do they? But even.
And his actually 5 elf fell over from it, so what else is going to stop him from dodging it?
Exactly. Ponzi elves couldn't even do it. Crocs Goals, Preemptive Till / diving tackle, great piece, absolutely great piece. So brilliant, fantastic. I've got no team left in ReBBL, but I did hold the ReBBL finalists of last year with 4 players to a 1-1 draw. Yes, go me.
Very nice.
And anybody who kept their faith in me in shares, although I did tell Quiggy to sell me and everybody else, but some of them did listen to me. They made 44 points in shares, so, well done to who did. And for Quiggy and the rest, sorry guys, I guess I fucked with your shares. But
sabotage.
It is a bit, innit? It is. But yeah, so it's been good. He's got himself another win. I got a draw, so I'm taking that as a moral victory, even though I've got no team left. And now it's time to see what you guys did, and to see if the Quiggy Banker and the Bernie Banker actually came in, because we both picked the same thing. I'm sure we got it right, but let's have a look at the results and we'll go down them. Now then, day 2 we're on, aren't we? So treble tryhards versus my boys, the backhand bashing boomers, who gave them a nice backhand and won 3-0. That is really impressive against Wood Elves, Quiggy.
Oh yeah.
What happened there?
Humans. Yeah, I guess. Not bad. Got this MVP on a level up.
Yeah. Obviously inspired by me saying to do well. Obviously, I'm not a curse. I'm actually a positive force. We'll have a look.
At it. It was just a murder, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, 36 blocks, 8 KOs, 4 injuries, and I like seeing this because I always have this thing saying, "Go on, Bernie. Go Wood Elves. They don't break." And then I see that and think, that's the reason why I don't play Wood Elves, because that would happen to my team, and I'd roll a couple of double ones to fail as well. But yeah, the Bashing Boomers, one of them teams that I really fancy to be up there at the end of the season. Another very good win, 68% ball possession as well. They just annihilated them, and the treble tryhards didn't try hard enough. But they did get 3 passes and 3 catches, so they did get some farming points there, and only KO'd 2. But it seems like one of those games, isn't it, where one team just annihilated the other team, and the other team could do it.
It's 70% ball possession, 25 armor breaks to 3 armor breaks.
Yeah.
What can you do?
23 XP for the Boomers, though. That's beautiful.
That isn't good.
That is really good. Only 8 for the tryhards. So the tryhards will have to try harder this week. But yeah, the Boomers are looking good. I mean, they won't win every game, I don't think, but I think they'll definitely win more.
Humans are one of those ones that are really easy to underrate. Because you're just like, humans.
What I like about the humans, well, that's not just this team, is to give you good value for money TV-wise, where some teams like Nagel and stuff and Chaos, they're really good at high TV, but, you're paying for it. Where with humans, they can be really good, but they're not really expensive. And I like the backhand bashing boomers. I'm extremely happy that they got a very impressive win this week.
They're your pick for the whole league.
They are, I do believe. So I'm very happy that they're doing well. Did I put them in my shares? I don't know. I've been off a week, so I'll have to have a look later. But Heal to Death, they got a good win as well. 2-0 wins over the Southern Wildlings. So the Nagel, I like my Nagel, they give the beating to the Norse. So yeah, that was impressive. 53 blocks to 52. So there's 105 blocks. There wasn't as much carnage as I expect though, with a lot of AB7 on the pitch. But 4 KOs, 2 injuries compared to 1 injury. I mean, 52 blocks only knew one thing, that's sad times. But again, ball possession was key, 56% to the Nagel, and that was enough to get them a quite comfortable victory by the looks of it.
I think Heal to Death. I think I picked them.
See, we're getting a bit too smart, aren't we? Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have to do it random to make it fair.
Yeah, absolutely. 15 points for the Nagel and 7 for the North, so, not too good for the Wildlings. And obviously, later on in the show, we will have a look at who got broken and all that sort of stuff, and who leveled up, and hopefully we'll have, because we've left it really late this week, hopefully them skills would have been picked so we can talk a bit more about them. But, Heal to Death look a good team and doing well. Rebel Supremacy versus Saucy Pigs 1-1. Don't know what to say about this. Orcs dominated the game, possession-wise, but them cheeky elves still got a draw. Again,
Yeah, I'm not happy with this one.
why?
I just got Rebel Supremacy for my pick to win the whole thing.
Sucks to be you. Although,
Yeah.
to be fair, it's not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. And he's getting some passing and catches and stuff, and he didn't give many blocks up against Saucy Pigs. He only give 30 up. So, there's a lot of positives there, so I won't give up on him yet. And the Saucy Pigs, well, I just like the name.
They've got a great team,
Yeah.
theme.
I just love them. They're just awesome. Like I said, only 59 blocks in the full game, so a bit of a chess match. But the Saucy Pigs...
I guess there was just a lot of dodges, wasn't there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the Saucy
50
Pigs...
62 dodges from Rebel Supremacy.
What? Wow. What madness is that? Only 12 failed as well, that's not bad. But 2 injuries and 1 KO for the Saucy Pigs. I think the Saucy Pigs will be happy with that. And again, both teams decent XP. Spreading the love around for the Rebel Supremacy there. And they got 11 points, and the Saucy Pigs, they got 12 points. So, not bad. Here we go. The Rat Street Boys are back, and they won 2-1 against the Chaos, the Byzantine Bashers. Gotta love the Rat Street Boys. And again, this time the Bashers tried the best by holding the ball 50%, but the Rats only needed 37% to get it done.
Well, that's the thing. Gutter runners, they need 1 turn of possession to have scored. So that's, I imagine, what happened here was Chaos scoring their drive, Gutter runners immediately score back, and then the Rats just score in their drive, possibly.
It's pretty good. It did give it 46 blocks, 2 KOs, 3 injuries in that. The rest of you boys still the injured one and got 2 KOs themselves. It's always funny with Rat coaches because some of them see 4-6 blocks as not a problem. You are playing aggressive, I like to base up, I go with the flow, where other Rat coaches are like, oh bloody hell, that's 46 blocks, that's a lot of blocks. But again, I suppose it depends.
I tend to find a lot of Rats do a lot of getting hit.
Yeah. Lion Rats I expect, but the rest of them,
I guess maybe because if you play in a team where your players matter, you might think, oh, I don't want to get punched. Whereas a Rat coach, you might be, I just don't care about my team.
yeah, maybe.
Your line Rats, 50k for a 7-3-3-7. I would be like, I don't care if they die. He's got 230k. He's sitting on money, so it's just I don't care if they get hatched. Fine, punch all my linemen.
Yeah, at least don't hit my gut runners. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I've seen him where they've given away 60 blocks. And then the worst thing is, they've given away 60 blocks and the team's still intact. And then I'll play a Rat and give away some 30-odd blocks and my team would broke.
I guess the blocks don't mean they've actually gone down. If they've got a lot of blodge, which the gutter runners and stuff probably are.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of block. He's got loads of blodge. His entire team's got block or wrestle. And then he's got a lot of dodge. So even his punches, most of the punches aren't going to connect.
Yeah. I mean, Weekend got 10 points of XP for Astro Boy, so he's the guy who was getting it done. But they got 16 points of XP. And even the Bashers, that's good, 15 points. And I think the way Rebel is it's not a bad thing losing games but getting a lot of XP and making sure your team's alright, because as I found out the hard way, if you do well with a team that's not ready and you go high up, you're going to get smashed anyway. So it's not that bad to lose as long as you get the XP. Stay down near the bottom for a few seasons, then start winning, like you did in a way, didn't you? And look how good you are now. You're kicking ass all over the place.
Yeah, I lost my first 2 seasons, only winning 1 game in each one.
And then you've come back, and got it done. And I suppose if you're a rat coach, so it don't matter. But these like chaos teams, Nagel teams, chalk teams, I think you try and simmer down in the shallow waters before getting pushed up if you can. But I think we'll have a look to see if anyone lost any players. But I think both teams will be happy with that. Win-win for both. Maze of Torment versus Rolling Renegades. 1-0 to the Necro.
And an MVP on the Flesh Golem will be nice, since I imagine they're pretty hard to level.
Yeah, that'll be good for him, won't it? 50% ball possession for the Torment, but only 6 for the Renegades. Something went horribly wrong there.
That's 1 turn?
Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, that one very good. 4 KOs and 1 injury for the Torment, and only 1 injury for the Rolling Renegades. So it wasn't horrendously car crash sort of game. So it was a close game, and obviously Torment got through it, I guess. I mean, the ball possession for the Renegades wasn't good. That's where it could have been defense splits, could have been anything, but it's not great at all.
No.
And the best thing was Devil Fraz got the 3 points. I'm presuming Devil Fraz scored the TD, and I know he's levelled. Yeah. I don't know what he got, but he levelled. So I was pretty happy that Devil Fraz is A, still alive, and B, got level. So hopefully he's got something good. But again, 10 points ain't great, is it? But hey, it is what it is. Terrible for Renegades, only 7 points. They'll be weeping into their pillows tonight. They must do better next week, I'll put on their report card. But yeah, Torment get the win. Devil Fries gets level up. They'll be pretty happy. But Renegades, bad day at the office for them. Now then, this was our banker bet of the week. Both of us said only Falls and Hobgoblins will win. They will not let us down, and they didn't. 2-0, thank you very much. We got it done. Our first banker, and we won it. I'm feeling pretty confident. I wonder if we can go the full season without picking one wrong. But did you see the blocks? I was like, I know I'm getting old, but surely my eyesight isn't that bad. But I'm glad you've just said, look at the blocks. How the beep do you give 80 blocks to a team? And that feels like a record.
And the other way is not. It's like 136 blocks we got, and 1 injury.
So I feel let down if I saw that. I think
it must have been an absolute push fest.
I think this game needs Goblin Gambling to have a look at, because this is filthy.
I guess everybody's got block. So yeah, I'm looking at the results now. It's like push, pow, stumble, both down, which those both downs won't get anyone down, will they?
No, but still.
So majority is, loads of pushes.
Disgraceful.
Not that many both downs, but
136 blocks, and all we get is 1 injury. Really? That's all you're going to give us? One injury. Forget the KOs. We're not bothered about the KOs. How come something didn't die? I mean, we're very thankful you won to make our bankers look great, but come on, man.
Yeah, but more danger, please. Come on,
man. I mean, you chorfs.
It's Blood Bowl, not like Push Ball.
Yeah, I mean, you chorfs, and he's poor. No wonder he's called Tyrion's Trial by Combat. He needs to get someone to fight for him by the looks of that. 80 blocks and you can't injure something. Dear me.
136 blocks, 17 armor breaks.
I know, but 80 blocks and not 1 injury for the Trial by Combat. Tell you, if you had that guy in a wheelchair, in the death roller, just saying. You might have won it. Might have got an injury. But yeah, and when we look at the SPP, it's even terrible for Trial by Combat. Only 5 points. They only got an MVP. There's nothing more soul destroying than that. I suppose what would be worse if he went to a loner or something like that. But only 5 points for him. Miraculously, the Hobgoblins did a bit better. They got 13 points. So, and I love that name, Bonsai Curly Hair the Second. Brilliant. Gotta love that. So yeah, glad that happened. And then I wept as a friend said to me, "You are fucking with my shares." Chicago Bolshoi. What? You don't lose to the Tasty Tunes? Sad times. Sad times for me. Sad times. 16 armor breaks to 9, so there's a bit of beefiness. The thing with Kislev is
ball possession.
Kislevs keep dying. It's a horrible sort of thing to have. Ball possession though, 68%, 25%. 47 blocks, 37. And you know
Five
what?
injuries boys and the kill.
The other two teams, the Chorfs and Dwarfs, should go and watch the Tasty Tunes. 47 blocks, 3 KOs, 5 injuries, and killed something. You know? That's how it's done. And Chicago Bolshoi, even they injured 2 players. So, you know, just saying, guys, just saying. I really fan Chicago. I thought they'd just jump in, punch them, get the ball, score, but obviously it didn't work like that. And Tasty Tunes, well played to them. They got it done. They gave him a whooping.
The thing with Kislev, they're just like one of those teams that are forever below their potential. They're like, oh, they can do that, but then you're just gonna be like, oh, my turn ended early because I leaped, or like, you know, oh, I got based up lows and dodged out and my turn ended.
Thing is,
like, it's one of those things that could do with like 8 rerolls.
I always think that they programmed Kislev wrong. You know, when they came to the armor 8, and they accidentally put it at something like 6, because the amount of the amount of Kislev teams I've seen what just get broken by anything, you know, just injured, broken, and all that sort of stuff. It's just way too many for my liking.
I guess it's just because, like, compared to other like AV8 teams, they've got to be a lot more aggressive. Yeah,
but the thing is, a lot of these times they just get punched in the break. You know, every time I've done it, it's like, you know, I'm not even getting ripped apart by kill teams. It's just the punch and you're gone. And I just think, you know, it's a bit depressing. But yeah, Chicago Bolshoi, good last season, not good this season. They need to start winning and winning quickly. But look at this for level. Oh my word. 7, 9, 12, 17, 21 XP for Tasty Tunes. That's tasty. And 14 for Bolshoi as well. So, you know, although they lost, 14 points, you'll take that.
Hopefully it wasn't anyone who got a
no,
serious injury.
No, it wasn't. I had a look. So there was alright there. But, now, here's the problem we've got. Because I'd say, now let's have a look at the leaderboard. Let's see how that's changed things. The problem is, because of me, we didn't do the recap in time. So we have had some results gone by. We've had 3. Funnily enough, it was a 2-2, 2-2, 1-1. So, all draws. So we'll have a look at we'll have a look at the leaderboard because, hey, guess what? The backhand bashing boomers, although they drew, they're still joint top with the Rat Street Boys. I can take that. The Only Fools and Hobgoblins are in 3rd place with your tip, Rebel Supremacy. They're in 3rd joint 3rd as well. And Hill's Death in there, but if they win, there we go, joint top as well. So it's still quite a close game. The only teams having a bit of a problem at the moment are Rolling Renegades and Treble Trihads, but I'm not sure if they played their first week or not. But either way, the
Treble Trihads are new. I was thinking that before I noticed. We've not done any reviews of their team.
No, they're not. Well, they actually got beat 2-0, but was that a concede first week? No, it wasn't.
I think so, yeah. I think they were on holiday maybe the first week.
No,
I seem to remember reading that somewhere.
Was he? But it could have because they got 3 armor breaks. I don't know. Either way, welcome. I can't remember. They must have been very late in. That might have been the team we was waiting for because it was at a festival or something. And,
yeah, they weren't on my list, so we definitely didn't do it on the prequel.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get through to the teams then. Now this is going to be a problem for a few of these because they've already played their 3rd game. So we're only going to talk about obviously what happened in week 2. And we're going to start off with my favourite rats of the division, and I think there's really only rats of the division. It is Rat Street Boys, and they only had number 7, Nick the Third, who was MNG, so he's back. Obviously, here's the team now. Weekit, he was the guy who got all them lovely 10 points of XP, and ironically, he's their ball sacker, and he's only 3 points away now from a level up. Kevin the second needs to start getting his skates on. He's still 6 points away from getting a lovely, I don't know, Palin or some shit like that.
He did get one injury, went up 2.
Good.
Brian's done work.
Good. So he's only 5 off. So again, you know, these sort of teams are obviously relying heavily on the good runners. The interesting thing is he's got 230k. He's carrying 80k blow. It's about time to, you know, make it rain. Get
the 11th player maybe.
Or do something. Because there's no transfers anymore to my knowledge, so what's the point of saving it?
Maybe just, like I said, because he doesn't want to buy like a line rat, because he doesn't care, and he's just saving it.
Yeah.
So that if he has a game where like 2 gut runners die, he's not going to have to do without. Well, I'd spend the 80.
Yeah, but the problem is though, isn't it? It's like you're going to be carrying blow all the time. I would spend 100k to get 2 line rats, so then you've got a bench, you know?
Yeah, I think having a bench would be a good idea.
think you're at that point now where, come on, man, the more players rats have, the more dangerous they are, because that means you can just keep throwing these crappy rats on the LAN, and then you'd have to put your best players on the LAN, you know? You know, all this team takes is 3 of these players to be down, and all of a sudden you've got to put your best players on the LOS, and then they can get munched. So, me personally, I'd be like, God, man, get some bloody LAN rats in that team, get another 2 in there, and then that'll give you, you know, at least 1 bench.
Yeah, it wouldn't make him that much XP because he'd only go up by 20 by doing that.
I know, 1590, wouldn't he? So to me, that's a no-brainer. But you know, everyone plays differently. But you know, I mean, like for instance, we think of course go with Diamond Tackle is amazing. A lot of people think we're loonies, but
yeah, it's weird that like why are they so wrong?
I don't know. I mean, to me, Diamond Tackle, Prince of Tail, -3. Really? That sounds good to me. But hey. You know, I mean, I think with big guys is you don't really. I mean, I get why people take block, and I would probably agree with that on most big guys. But the thing is, you strength 5, so most things are going to get a red die on you.
Well, that's it. I've given him stand firm now.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, you don't want to. You want to put your cross to go somewhere and not move him. Don't roll him. Just let him do what he's supposed to do by just standing there. So you know, if you have block, you're always tempted. Oh, go out throw another block because I got blocked, don't you? Sort of thing. So
and then you bonehead and you're like, oh, now all the elves have run away.
Yeah, exactly. Where this
notice here for Rat Street Boys, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but his team motto, he's misspelt rat.
Rat Street back all right. Yeah.
It might be maybe, I don't know how many characters you can have, or
I don't know.
Maybe there's a joke there I'm missing.
Are we missing a joke? Rat Street back all right. I don't know. I think you have more than that. Maybe you just forgot it. Or maybe.
I mean, looking at his name Malcolm, he's missing an L there, so maybe he just likes to miss letters.
Maybe.
Come on, Malcolm, let us know.
Yeah, you gotta let us know, buddy. Let us know. Get a bench. You need one. Otherwise, your governors are gonna start to die. I kid you not. Rolling Renegades. Not had a good start to the season, but don't worry about it. If you have a crap season, you can't get into Division 1. Like you're thinking. Let's see what happened to them. What have I got for them? They'll have to on the second page, wouldn't they? Number 11. Oh, fuck me, I can't pronounce that. Kales. Oh, that was quite good, actually. -1 AV. Oh. He was a no-skill ladder who's not about anymore.
Fired.
He got fired. Dropped like a bad habit. But apart from that, they got no level ups or nothing. So, you know, hey. But they still have that witch elf.
It's interesting. What's -AV against dodge? I guess in the long run, get rid of the dodge. -AV is good.
Yeah, but he was just a Lana.
I'd be tempted to keep him because he had dodge and just shove him on the line.
But he wouldn't have had dodge. It was just a Lana.
He already had dodge. He's -AV guy.
Did he? It says he had no skills Lana. Are you sure?
Yeah, I took a screenshot. So, Corel's had dodge last week.
Did he? I'm going to see if he'll. I don't know if I've got it back. Just bear with me. I'm going absolutely completely bonkers.
Yeah.
Rolling Renegades lost 1-0 to Maze of Torment. Let me have a look. Where are you? Bloody hell, you are right. I'll tell you what. I'll hang my head in shame. So yes, you would have kept him because he had dodge.
I would have been tempted.
I'd have sacked the fool because dodge didn't save him last time.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess in the long run, he's only 6 points away from getting dodge back.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to justify the fact that I kept my Saurus who got AV busted.
Yeah, but Saurus is strength 4 and mean motherfuckers. That's just an elf, and they're quite expensive elves, aren't they? So, but yeah, very good spot from you because obviously I didn't see. I was rushing. I hadn't been back along. That's my excuse, and I'm old. But yes, good spot. That's why I have a co-host because they get things right. I don't. But yeah, team looks all right. Just needs a bit of needs to catch a break. Doesn't it? Get himself a win, or even a draw, and then hopefully he'll get a bit of momentum. Because it's a decent team. It's a decent team.
The thing is, it's a decent team, but a lot of that is in those witch elves.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
And it's those it's one of those things. If you can neutralise a witch early,
Yeah.
that's a massive blow.
Yeah.
And I think even more so than war dancers, I think the witch elves are targeted more because they're the weaker ones in terms of AV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where nearly your entire team's got blodge anyway. Having blodge and witch elf doesn't make them harder to knock down.
No, I do like the ways to witch elves are built though. So that's always.
Oh yeah, they're great pieces.
While they're alive and they're still doing what they're doing and healthy, he's going to have a chance. But like you say, there's a lot, 240 and 180, so that's 420 involved in two pieces. So they are the heart of it.
Yeah.
But and number 5,
and because they got frenzy,
yeah,
they're easy to send them in somewhere nice.
Yeah.
But then suddenly, actually, I followed up. I got a push when I didn't want one, and I followed up, and now I'm a bit knackered. So, they can sort of die or get KO'd out of the blue from that.
Yeah, watch out for the Nagel frenzy trap. Be warned. But yeah, not a bad team. Need to start getting some wins though. They do. What do we have now? Oh my god, Only Fools and Hobgoblins. They actually drew in week 3. But did they do anything in week 2? They. Where are you? Can't understand my own handwriting these days. That's how bad it is. Must be on page 2. Nothing. After all that looking, nothing. Bloody hell. What a waste of my time. Not surprising though, because like I said, both teams threw 100 on blocks and nothing much happened.
They seem to have spread it out quite evenly, basically.
Yeah. It's a nice team, this. I played against this team in my debut division, so against him. So I have played this guy before. And even back in the day, in his first ever season, he was getting all these stat freaks. Not that I was jealous at all. But yeah, I mean, the team's pretty good. And it's a solid start. 1 win, 2 draws. That's not bad. I'd like to see him converting a few of those now, though.
It's typical, isn't it, for Chaos Dwarves to just sort of draw.
Yeah. Well, that's...
But they're ones that people build these kill teams and they go killing people.
Yeah.
And then it's but I can't score. I've stopped you scoring and maybe, your team's a bit knackered, but, it's too late now for me to score very much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very... the problem is when I've had these debates before on whether it be on PS4 or PC or whatever, a lot of times you are forced to build like this because if you don't, you're going to get... Well, I wasn't going to say you're going to get bummed, but that's probably the wrong word to say. You're going to get beat down. Because, as I found out, you go up to Division 2, Division 1, and they're just pure kill teams. Nagel's the worst for it. They're horrendous. And if he doesn't have anything he can hit back with, he's screwed. So luckily he's got some strength. What is a big weakness, I think, for Chorf. So he's got 2 strength 4s. He's got some guard. He'll need a bit more guard, but he's going the right way. He's still got a day to play. He's got a kicker. Well, it's all right. It's a nice team. I'd rather have this team than my team. I just don't like the bull carrier. The bull carrier on the bull build. But
it did well. I think it scored both his touchdowns.
Well, I should hope it does if it's the ball carrier.
Yeah,
that's his job. But it's
a nice one. Working for him.
Oh yeah, it's a nice one.
Blodge, breaks tackle.
Yeah, sure hands movement. Oh, it's nice. But
effectively movement 10. Blodge, sure hands.
So it's a nice piece. But I think when you go against all these high strength teams, that's when he's going to feel it because but then again, he's got 2 strength 4 chops, so that really makes up for one of them being the ball carrier. So he's got everything covered, and I still think this team will be there or thereabouts. I mean, my chop team was nowhere near as good as this. I lost a lot of players, but I think won 7, drew 6, lost none. And I just some like you said, to a chop sometimes, if the other team score, especially late on, it's hard to sometimes ground a 2-1. So I appreciate sometimes you're gonna get draws instead of wins, but that's just the way it is.
Well, if you're going for a 2-1, all it takes is one mistake when in either one of your things, and suddenly it's a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Or you score a turn early and a gutter runner scores and it's 2-2 draw. It's easy to mess up if you're just going for that 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wood Elves or any high agi team. All you need to do is get the ball loose once, and then suddenly they've scored out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't do that. All you need to do is just wait and make sure nothing goes wrong. They just need that one opportunity.
Yeah.
Has he gained Del Boy? Have I just missed Del Boy before?
Don't know.
He's gained a Del Boy.
He's gained the Del Boy. I love that.
So he's got rid of someone.
Yeah. He actually, like I said, he actually did beat Crystal Hunter as well. Not many teams have beaten Crystal Hunter's Rat Rebels. So that I like that. That's a nice bit of form. But then obviously he ran into the Contract Killers, and lost 1-0. But you know he's a good player. I really do like him. But
what happened to Flumph?
he could have lost in this week 3 because he has played against Chicago.
Oh, so we're looking at week ahead. Yeah. Oh well, there's a spoiler.
So,
that mighty blow guard stand firm. Flumph.
Yeah, might have lost him. But yeah, I like them and I still think they'll be there or thereabouts. Right then, so I think I've got shares in Only Fools and Hobgoblins, so they drew, so not great. And you know what, Chicago Bolshoi, I need them to do something, and they finally do something, but against the other team I had shares in. I'm going to be poor. It's good job I don't play these. Good job I aren't a proper shares person. I'd be homeless. But Chicago Bolshoi, what did they do in week 2? Let's see.
Ooh, Agi up.
Agi up.
Agi 5 strength 3 catcher. That's Blodge. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, well, that must have happened. Maybe was it the game just gone because last week number 11 got it got a missing next game. Margot Fontian Diarius, or whatever you call that dude. So he's back now, and he did lose a person. One was dead, and one got a minus, but there's both learners. So hey, all cool there. But obviously, week 3 he did get an injury on Vaslav Nijinsky. But we'll see a bit more about him later on. But yeah, a nice agility there. Obviously, that must have come after the game, I think, where he's just played. So maybe that's a big thing. So agility 5, that's pretty buzzing, that isn't it? And that's a strength 3 as well. Jesus.
So that's a pretty sweet piece now, yeah.
It is.
So actually 5, he's leaping on 2s,
doing anything.
picking up, catching on 2s, Blodge. Like, he's a game winner. Or she. He? I don't know. It's got a girl's name, but it's a boy, so...
Yeah, it's hard that it's a woman with bad facial
I guess I shouldn't judge.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's... He's got 9 players, another 2. It's alright.
It's another one of those ones where your linemen are sort of good enough that you don't need to replace them immediately.
Yeah. I don't think I would get in linemen. I'd just go with the 2 learners, but... he's got a draw, so hopefully that'll lead him on to bigger things. But he did come into the division with a very good record, but it's obviously gone a bit Pete Tong for him. But you know, two draws and a loss is still plenty.
5C once.
You know, you're sorry.
Yeah, he won 6 out of 13 games, didn't he? So he's done all right there. He's won more than drew 5. He only lost twice, and he's already drawn 2, lost 1.
Yeah, but again, you see, when you go further up, you would expect to get harder, wouldn't you? So that's probably, to pay for that. It's a decent team, it's getting there, and obviously number 3 is pretty decent now. He'll be the ball carrier. He'll go around and do what he needs to, and obviously the strength will help. And he's got Blodge, so I would probably go show hands with him next just to protect him from the strip ball. And then he's a pretty nice piece. It's going to be interesting next week though because Nijinsky's out, so that's going to be a big blow. He's their mighty blow killer. So we'll have to see there. But yeah, it's not bad. They've got Dare Player as well, so we'll have to see how they do. Tasty Tunes, they got a good win, and by Jove, did they get a lot of injuries. They inflicted a lot of injuries. And number 3...
Put the AB9 to shame.
Number 3, Corn Slippy Nuts. He got a level up, and yes, he got Claw. So we've now got 2 Mighty Blow Claw pieces. Yum. I like the sound of that. He's got the wrestle pieces. He's got the wrestle, strip ball. He's got agility 4 thrower. Oh, he's got it all.
He's got a lot of options, doesn't he?
He has a lot of options. And that's what Underworld can give you. The only problem with Underworld is you're just one game away from getting half your team smashed in. But...
Well, that's the thing. It's can they kill your players before you enact one of your 4 different game plans.
Yeah, I love the names on this team, though. I really do. It's really, really good. But he's now got 2 killers. It'd be interesting to see what he does on number 2. Will he go Pal on next? That's the interesting one. I'd be tempted to go Pal.
I think you can do, yeah. Bum full of rushes.
Yeah.
You could do with 1 piling on, then maybe I'd consider Frenzy on Corn Slippy Nuts.
Problem is though, frenzy, you can get frenzy trap, can't you? That's the issue.
You can, but you just don't.
Yeah, but sometimes if the coach knows what's doing it, even if he's good pieces hanging out there, he'll make sure that if you don't knock him down, or even if you knock him down, you're gonna frenzy into something else. They're trying to dodge away in a 3+. Oh, I've seen so many frenzy pieces kill themselves by failed dodges. It's all right. Frenzy's good, I suppose, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he lives that long. 7 points away from it. But that's the only thing what happened to this team. This team's pretty healthy with all these underworld goblins, so that's good.
Yeah, he's done well. Yeah.
But this team this season are doing well. 1 win, 1 loss, but a big win it was, and be interested to see how they do this week. But that team's getting a bit of potential now, so be interested to see how they build on that. Now then, Tyrion's trial by combat threw 80 blocks last week, and they didn't injure one thing. I am disgusted, but they still managed to get Bran Stark MNG'd, the runner. But I presume they played again since.
Yeah, because he's back.
Yeah, and I think they got a draw as well. A draw against Rat Street Boys, not bad. Not bad indeed. But
we can see a spoiler regarding the Hound.
Yeah, sorry about that Hound. He had rabies, had to be put down.
He's just gone off to dig some gravy. It's fine.
Yeah. At least he didn't take the mountain with him,
How long do you reckon until this entire team no longer represents any Game of Thrones and it's just all metal hate?
Yeah, I quite like the idea of that. When they die, a metal name comes up.
And just eventually just 11 of just
metal.
Like, fuck you, metal.
Yeah. Insulting metal with players' names is fun. And I will agree, Hargrim. For you, yes, it probably is. I should do that because he keeps putting me in a bloody ridiculous high division. Maybe I should start with the metal you screwed me once too often sort of palaver. Yes, I may join you, Hargrim, in your quest for doing that. Metal should play dwarfs. But again, this team needs some firepower. It needs some punching power. And if 80 blocks didn't prove it, that they needed some punch, then you know what?
Yeah, he definitely needs more mighty blow because he's going to do the same thing as the other Chorfs where he's just like, I'll stand there all game and it'll be really hard to get past me.
Yeah.
But I won't do the counter attack.
Mm. I mean, Brandon Stark's got mighty blow. He may have got that last game just gone now, so we'll see that next week. But again, this team it's decent. It's got the guards coming along nicely. I'm not a big fan of dodge on the mountain, but hey, that's just me. And like I said, the runners are good. The blitzers are alright as well, with Blodge, I guess. So, it's not bad. It's an alright team. It's 50-50, it's solid. But, it is what it is. At least they got a decent result this week. Maze of Torment. Now, I know for a fact they got 1 level up, and that was Devil Fries. I don't even have to look at my screen.
Devil Fries.
And what did Devil Fries get? He got Mighty Blow. Love it.
Not bad. I watched some of Maze of Torment and whoever they played, Rolling Renegades game.
Yeah.
And the Wolf, the Agi 5 Wolf, the Strength 5 Wolf, was just an absolute beast. He got the ball at one point and he was just like running off, just like, okay, come get me. And he was just like, you need like 4 elves to get a 2 dice on him. It's just like, okay, and he's movement 8. What are you gonna do?
Just bolt him. For the wizard. And now you buy a wizard, he'd probably roll a 1. Oh man, it's crazy, isn't it? It's a beast.
You look at him compared to the rest of the team, and he's so much higher level than like cost.
Mm-hmm.
Like the next player's 150, and he's 260. He isn't far off double the value of the next player.
Mm. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Mighty Blow on that would be just crazily good.
Oh wow.
Thing is though, even if you don't roll double, you can get dodge next. Bludge strength 5 anyone? Can't be bad.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do against that? Just some crazy werewolf just coming wherever he wants.
He'll probably end up killing himself on some like a failed dodge or a failed double one GFI or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing he can
If
do.
he gets an Agi up, it would just be hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be just nasty. But I'm glad Devil Fraz, my favourite guy in the team. You know, anybody kills Devil Fraz, I'm putting a bounty on them. Just warning you now, don't kill Devil Fraz, he's my boy. But yeah. Did you put any bounties on? Did you put a bounty on Make Them Supper?
I have got a bounty on him, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had.
I put a bounty on any of the players that I'd just be like, wow, if I played against that, I'd hate it.
Yeah, that's a good call.
There's the strength for War Dancer, for Rolling Renegades.
Yeah.
Not War Dancer, female War Dancer.
Which elf?
That's the one.
Yeah. Right, the Byzantium Bashers then. To my knowledge, they did nothing. They didn't lose nothing. Oh no, I'm talking crap. The Byzantium Bashers, number 5, got a level up. Snabbit the Beast got block. So he's got Mighty Blow block. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Team still has a lot to develop. And this is a work in progress. But when they are built up, they are going to be deadly. Do you think he's going to go for the same build as Gengar?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not a big fan of these Chaos Killers. I know they're really popular, and I guess like it's fun to kill people.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's another one of those ones where like here, best he's got for picking up the ball is a free up.
Yeah.
He's got 3 rerolls. You could easily see him using one or two of them each half picking up the ball.
Yeah.
And then all it takes is a couple of failed other stuff, and suddenly he's in a bad place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like when he gets block on everyone, it'll be nicer.
Yeah. It's interesting because obviously Jimmy Fantastic's team, was it Team Fantastic? You know, everyone expected him to make the playoffs, and he didn't. What was a big surprise. And they said, "Oh, well, he's in the challenge. He'll win the challenge." And I don't think he got too close to winning that either. And that was a pure kill team. He didn't have a ball carrier, and it just proves, you know, them sort of teams are fun. And like I say, if you're playing for fun, you just want to kill shit, then you know Gengar's build is brilliant because it scares the living daylights out of your opponent. And you get to kill stuff. You might not win, but if that's the your name of the game, then that's fine. I'm tempted to do that. Tempted to go back and re-roll, and then just go and get a really good kill team, and just you know do what a lot of others do, and just throw some dice and pray. But at least he's got a wrestle piece in there. He's got strength 4 beast in there. He's got some guard in there.
That's quite a nice piece, because he's a strength 5 on the blitz.
He's got 4 guard there. So, you know, give him credit there. That is 4 guard, and guard's very important. So, you know, I don't mind this team at all. He needs tackle, definitely. And I think number 8 should get tackle next, as much as I would want piling on. Because it's such a nice piece, and he's already got guard. You can't use guard if you're on the floor. I would definitely go tackle with number 8.
Yeah.
Because then you sort of can play him as a sweeper, and then if you want to bring him up to bring his guard into play, you can. But if he's a sweeper, he's going to be more safe against their enforcers. And if a skink or a gut runner comes through and you've got tackle, boom, splat, get out.
Yeah,
gone.
I definitely agree there. Tackle,
so,
and he's pretty close to getting it. He's only 3 off leveling.
That's what I mentioned. I thought, you know. That's pretty good. But interesting what he does for the other guys, like for instance, number 1. He's like 6 off. He's got guard so far. Will he go down the Stand Firm route? Will he go down the Mighty Blower route? That's always a tricky one. And same with number 2. Will he go for guard again? Probably will. I think that's the way to go. I
think guard's a good choice. I think guard's one of those skills where it's always going to be pretty good. Like it's always a great skill.
Yeah.
It's whether he's got 4 Mighty Blows, but he's doing that on the Beastman. Maybe. Well, one of his Chaos Warriors has got Mighty Blow.
I think the way he's building is a smart way because, you know, majority of players will probably agree, or hope they would, that your warriors are there to bully the middle and dominate and hold the middle. So obviously, if all 4 of them are strength 4 and they've all got guard, or you know, and then they've got a few beastmen with guard, then that's gonna work in synergy, and that'll make it quite deadly in that respect. And then obviously it's your beastman with the extra movement can go around and smack and hard away. The problem you've got is you've got your number 8, what's a good killer, but then like say number 9 and number 4, number 9 and number 5, I presume he's going to maybe go down that route as well.
It's good to have a few
killers. It's because then you're not like,
Yeah,
putting a big target on them, and you've got like, I got one on this side, one on that side. I can do whichever one's in the best place.
Yeah, I think for number 4 though, I wouldn't go guard. I'd go claw with that.
Yeah, if he's already got Mighty Blade, I assume that's probably the plan.
Yeah. But I'm really interested in what he does with number 1, number 2, and number 3. I really am, because kudos to a going guard, because it does slow down their development, but it does help them in the long run. I don't know what I would do, I don't know. If I played Chaos,
I'd want a beast to get sure hands.
Yeah, again...
And I think maybe the strength up one.
Yeah.
Because you're not blitzing with him, you're blitzing with the killer
yeah.
who's a strength 4 on the blitz anyway.
The other...
Suddenly...
I tell you one thing what's really good. I think it's good. You can all laugh at it, but I am one of these guys who will like crazy builds. Oh, I don't think they're that crazy, but other people think they're crazy. Like, for instance, Crush Go with down tackle. I'm a big believer of that, and obviously, as Quiggy has, and he's done really well with that. Another really good build as well is having a ball sacker with leap. If you roll a double, get leap on one of these guys, then get wrestle, and then get long legs or something like that. Leap into a cage on a 3+, and it's a 2 die most times because you're strength 4 on the blitz. That messes with people up. If you have it, and I've even done it where if I've got an agility 4 guy, he says his first level up, and then I roll a double, I won't go dodge, I will go leap, and then go wrestle next, because then they are such big pieces, and a lot.
Leap's one of those ones that can really catch people out.
It does. He catches them all the time. Although people he doesn't catch out get so freaked out that there's this beast wrestler going on a 3+, I'm just jumping in, and then obviously you can get long legs as well, so it's a +1. So if you get the agility, God, that's a 2+ jump in. But it is sort of like a long-term project unless you get really lucky. But I always think when you're Chaos, you've got so many beastmen who can do loads of stuff. It'd be nice to, for instance, number 6, he rolls a double. I'm going to give him leap. Because even on a 4+, it's still a worry.
And it's honestly, you're not going to be doing it loads. You're not going to be a war dancer who's doing it every turn.
It's more of a, look what I've got, you want to stall, it's a 50-50, I get into your cage, and if I get into your cage, I'm going to get 2 dying more times than not, and I wrestle. Do you really want to risk it? Because I bloody do.
You're suddenly not safe.
Yeah, and if you've got leap next, and then all of a sudden he levels again, you can give him long legs, so then he's jumping on a 2+, and he's having 2 die with wrestle. All of a sudden, he's a massive game changer. And I'll be honest, I've done it a lot of times before in my teams, and it's won me so many games. And it stopped people from stalling as well, because I'll just screen him off until I'm ready. And even if someone's got a guard assist there, if they've got a cage with guarding, even a 1 die is still good odds. So 2+, 1 die, it's still good odds. It just takes a bit to get them to where you need them, because they need 3 levels. So yeah, if you roll double on Basil, take leap. I would, on any of these what are undeveloped, like number 7, number 10, I would get, if I rolled a double, get leap on them. Honestly, you may think I'm crazy, but if they get leap and then they get wrestle, and if they get long legs down the line, that piece will win you games, and it will worry the opposition. Because they're more scary than a war dancer. Because war dancers are only strength 3. You're strength 4. And it's a beast man. So it's, honestly, really good thing to have. You all probably think I'm crazy, but honestly, it does work if you've got the patience to build one up. And obviously, if you've got like 12, 13 players, don't put him on offense. Just keep him for defense. He'll live hopefully a bit longer. So that's them. Right, the Saucy Pigs. Benny Boo. And I've seemed to have lost my pad. There it is. Saucy Pigs. Let's see what they did.
Let's have a look.
Oh, number 1, Cheeky Chops. Good old Cheeky Chops leveled up, and he got Fend. That's not a bad thing to get.
It's interesting. It's rare that you see people pick Fend.
Especially on an agility 4 piece, but he's thinking, there's so many piling on pieces in Rebel, I'm making sure I get Fend. Do you know what? I did the same with my ball carrier, and guess what? He's dead. I had the same thinking of you, and he just got punched. But hey, it's not a bad skill to have. It'd make a lot more sense if it was on agility 3, then it's 3+ to dodge. Agility 4, 2+. I think he's took it just to keep him safe. He's seen it as, oh God, Fend. He's thinking, oh, agility 4, I don't want to lose this piece. I'm going to get Fend for it. I would have took Fend, I'll be honest. I think kick off for 10 would have been better.
It depends what he's finding in this game. He might find that he's always getting the ball easily, and that's not his issue.
Yeah, maybe. It's not a terrible skill, and I've used Fend before on ball carriers, so I'm not disliking it. I just think I would have gone with kick off for 10 because it just put me in a better position. And the thing is, as well, is what people forget is you don't have to make him move to the ball. Think of it this way. Right? I know I have some crazy theories, but think of this one out. You have 2 turns to go, or you only have 1 turn to go. Right? Well, hang on a minute. I don't know if you can do it. I thought I just had a genius plan.
Walk over the line.
Yeah. Can you walk over the line with one of them? Because I was thinking,
no clue.
if you got kick off for 10, you can move 3 squares. Can you move into their half? Because that would be bloody good, wouldn't it?
I would assume you can.
I think you should be allowed. Because
Let's read it.
Does it let you? Try and find out if you can.
It's forbidden to enter the opponent's half the pitch.
You can? That sucks. Bloody sucks, man. I hate that. But, okay.
They're doing it because they knew that you'd break the game.
Yeah, that's it. They knew what I was going to say. Although, let's try and put a positive spin on it. If it's near the middle, and you've got another agility 4 piece, like, scrummy shoulder, you can move him to the LOS. The other guy picks the ball up, hands off to the guy in the LOS, and then he can move a bit further forward because he's got an extra 3 points of movement. That seems sort of believable and positive, so I'm going to go with that since the game's screwed me by not letting go. I think you should be allowed to go to the other side of the half. I think that would be awesome. I don't see why you can't, but I suppose, hey. But, Fend, okay. Obviously it wasn't a double. If it was a double, you'd probably took dodge, surely. I'd have weeped if you I'd have weeped otherwise. But the problem I've got here is he's got a agility 4 throw and he's got a agility 4 blitzer. It's like, who's getting the ball?
I guess the throw is picking it up and throwing it to the blitzer.
Yeah, that's got to work, can't it? It sounds like a plan. Lovely
It's
lines.
got pass.
Yeah.
Suddenly doing like a 3 up for like a short pass, like a 4 up with a re-roll for a long pass is pretty good.
5 guard as well, block on the troll. I like this team. I think we both like this team when we did our pre-cap, didn't we? We both like this team.
It's another one where it's orcs. They're going to be annoying to play against. They're going to be hard. They're going to be tough. They're going to grind it out. But then he's also got the throwing game.
Yeah, and they've got the ball players, haven't they? So I like this team. I really do. And they got a good draw against Rebel Supremacy as well. So the team and against the Hobgoblins as well. So that's 2 of the top teams already out the way. So I think they'll do quite well.
They've not lost yet.
Maybe it's time to get some shares in them. I might already have. I can't remember what I've got shares in, to be honest. But yeah, they'd be quite good for that. Right,
They're going against the Strength 5 Werewolf.
Right, maybe next week then. Rebel Supremacy, the team you really, really like. What happened to them in week 2? Bloody Nora, they got 3 level ups. Number 3, Mayhem leveled up and got Tackle. Number 4, Hurricane leveled up and got Dodge. And number 5, Lightning leveled up and got Dodge as well. So that was a very productive week for them. And so, 3 level ups. Yeah, I can't see. I think they're all solid choices, to be fair.
Yeah, so his throw is going to be an absolute tower now.
Yeah. I just think it's one of those teams I can see why you like this team. They've definitely got the tools there, haven't they?
That's the thing. You've got obviously Agi 4 across the board, nearly Bludge across the board. You've got Kick. Got 2 Agi 5s to just do what they want. One of which is Agi Strength 4. Yeah. You've got you need maybe some guard. Got 1, maybe another. I think they need a double to get guard, don't they?
Yeah, they need double.
Yeah, so that's the issue.
But all being said and done, 1 win, 2 draws out of 3 games. So that's good. And they just look good, don't they? They look like they should be there or thereabouts.
Yeah, definitely a nice team that I can see doing very well.
And they've got 180k in the bank as well. So if somebody does go down, they can buy it back. And they've got a bench. I love benches. It's only 1 extra player, but I think it's crucial to have a bench. And And yeah, I really like this team, and like you said, you find them to go close, and I agree. I think they're off to a solid start, and they're only going to get stronger. I think so. Well done to them. Heal to Death, right then. So they've got they've got 2 things there. Right, I think did they get 3 level ups last week? Let me have it.
They've got 2 levels up. They've not spent them.
Yeah, but I think they got 3. Yeah, number 1, Dr. Infector leveled up and it gave him block, but he hasn't done nothing.
I guess that was an easy decision. He's having a bit of a think about the other ones.
Well, to me, the other 2 were quite easy as well. Number 3, Claw. Number 6, Claw.
Yeah.
You need Punch, and what's better than a Strength 5 Blitz Claw to the face by Nurse Fagor? And you've got... I think... I mean, people disagree, but I think if you take Mighty Blows, your second skill, on a warrior with block, the next one really has to be Claw.
I think, yeah, they both could do a Claw.
Yeah.
You've got your, your offense... Because he's not got any Claw yet.
No.
So it'd be nice. Maybe, but he wants to heal them to death. So...
Well, if they're dying of something and he kills them, they come back as a rotter, so he sort of heals them to death.
I guess, yeah. Maybe Nurgle sees that as...
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah. So, I would take Claw on both. It depends what he's got on Nurse Fagor. If you've got Strength, then I would take it. If you've got Agility, I would take it. Otherwise, I'd take Claw. And the same with number 3. If you get Strength up, take it, because then get Tentacles next. Otherwise, I wouldn't take Dodge. I'd take Claw, because you need to get removal still. You need to control the pitch, and I get that, but you also need to remove stuff as well to make it a lot easier for yourself. So I'm Claw on both, unless you've rolled Agi or Strength up. That's the only reason.
That might be... Maybe he got doubles, and he was like, oh, not sure. And he's debating something else.
I mean... The problem with Nurse Fagor, I just realised it hasn't even got block yet, so that's another key thing. I thought he'd block for some reason. So you could go block then Claw. Block will keep it alive a lot longer, won't it?
I think I'd go block before Claw.
Yeah, I thought.
Because otherwise, every time you blitz, it's going to be like double skulls or both downs. It's just...
Yeah. For some bizarre reason, I thought I'd had block. But yeah, block or Claw for definitely that one. And definitely Claw on Dr. Cancer Skull. Get him killing some shit. That's what I think. Right. Backhand Bashing Boomers have played week 3 already, where they got a draw. But what did they do in week 2? Well, they got a level up on number 3. And that was Bashing Boy, who's still alive. He's got Agility up. Nice. Agility 4. And number 6, Boom Tube 2.0. He got block for his thrower. I'm sure he'd have loved Agility on the thrower, but hey, it is what it is. And obviously, Backfiring Boom, he's just a lovable piece, number 7. It's a good team. I like it. I think TV-wise, they're pretty good, considering carrying 60k bloat. So take that off. All this juiciness of 13 plays is only 1610. That is beautiful value. He's got a decent amount of guard. He's got, how many bloody Mighty Blows? He's got 5 Mighty Blows. I'm sure one of those is going to be Palom shortly.
Probably the tackle one, I guess.
Yeah. It's just a really nice team, man. I really like them, and I expect them to be there or thereabouts by the end of the season. I would be gobsmacked if they're not in the top 2 or 3. Something drastically bad was about to happen, I think. But what can you say about this team? They've got a 110er. They've got the firepower. They've got the guard. Love it.
Yeah, no, it's just a skill all-round human team. The Agi 4 is going to help, because suddenly you've got... It's a shame it's on a Mighty Blow guy. I guess it makes him
be able to
dodgy,
hit
doesn't
dodge
it?
Out, doesn't it? Yeah. So
he's dodging out on a 2-up now, re-rolling.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to stop him going for who he wants.
I'd like to see number 12 get Dirty Player, a brave new boom to the face.
Yeah, that's what you could do. Just a Dirty Player, just to be...
Because you got 30.
Just to be a bit scary, to be a...
The thing is, people might target the Dirty
isn't it?
Player instead of one of your better players as well, so, if you're going to be booming and backhanding everything, well, I think you should get a Dirty Player in there and backhand them as well with your foot. So, yeah, I love this team. I love it. And it's got 210k, what's not to like? Well, I expect them to be doing quite well. Now then, Treble Tryhards, Coach Mosh Ninja, well, disaster for these. Number 3, Oh my god. Yeah, here we go. Number 3, Monkey Chunks. He got an MG. Number 10 got -1 movement. And number 11 got -1 AB, but he sacked him. So yeah, that's not good, is it? Agility 5, and he's minus down already. But it's still movement 6, so you still keep it. It's still alright, and he'd probably make him into a thrower or a ball sacker. I don't know. He'll do something with him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is why I don't play Wood Elves, really. Although, you know, you can have
The thing is with elves, they can get bad, they can get knack and all that. But if you've got like 5 players, you still got very credible threat of scoring.
Yeah. Very. Yeah, I mean, anyone can score cards. They're all good pieces. But yeah, that's a big blow for him. Monkey Chunks is missing, so they're going to have to rely on one War Dancer. And obviously his agility 5 pieces out as well, so 2 of his best pieces will not play week 3. What is going to be an issue for sure. So
3 loners, but again, you just keep the loner, just have the loner lineman on the line.
Yeah. But, yeah. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I do like number 4, obviously, with his Wrestle and Dauntless. Always put leader on it. I don't like putting leader on a thing what's going to be going cage diving or doing aggressive stuff. But I'm not a fan of leader at all on anything. So, you know, I'm going to say that for most things. But on a piece you're going to get aggressive with, I like it even less. On a thrower, I could get that, but on a catcher, no, I can't be doing leader on that. But again, I suppose he thought I need another reroll somewhere, so I'm going to put it on the catcher. But I don't like it, I'm afraid.
He's only got 2 rerolls.
Because he's got 3 with that. So.
That's what I mean. So like, it's interesting going for that instead of a 3rd reroll.
But I don't know. We'll see. But he needs desperately to get a win this week. It'll be tough because he's got some of his best players out. What is
Inducements though?
Yeah, that's it. And Wood Elves are very good, like rats with inducements. So he's always going to have a chance with that. Right then, the next team is
Southern Wildlings.
Yeah, why haven't I wrote them down? Let's have a look here somewhere. Oh, nothing happened. No level ups, no injuries, no deaths, nothing. Zippo. Again, I think this team, TV wise, is too high for what it is. I think I said that in the pre-cap as well.
You're not a fan of the Yeti, are you?
I don't mind the Yeti. It's got Mighty Blow and Claw, and it's got Jugs and that. So no, I think I'll forgive him the Yeti. I just think TV wise, it's very high. He got beat by Hill Steph 2-0. He got a draw against Chicago Bulls where he killed quite a few players. I mean, the thing is, he has got 14 players, so he's carrying 3 on the bench, and that's why he looks higher than it is. I appreciate, obviously, being nosed, he can break a lot. 1,700 for this team, it's a lot of TV for what it is.
You look at, like, the AV up lineman, and it's kind of like, okay, yeah, he's AV8, but is it worth it?
Well, he's going to put him on the line all the time. I would probably put Fend on him next if he does level up again, because if he's going to be in the LOS, get that unless you're really looking at Agi and go, whoa, I've got an Agi 8 Norse lineman, go me to go with the other lineman. Yeah, I just look at the TV value and I just think it's way too high. 14 players, and it's very rare you'll hear me say this, but I think it's at least 1 player too much. You've got a little bloat on the lineman with armour, I get that. He's obviously to the agility on number 13, and I appreciate why, and I think we all would have took it, but you'd have wished that was on a better player than that. I just think the TV is way too high for what it is.
It's too damn high.
Yeah, sorry. I'd like to be more positive, but then again, you see, when some of these other players I get Mighty Blow, Tackle, Pal, Non, standard skills, and that goes to about 1850, and they got a lot more better skills. We may come back and go, oh, actually, that's not a bad TV now, but as it is,
I think 14 is too many.
For this level, yeah. I think so. I think you just got to embrace it. But, hey. And that's the last team, because the other 2 are admin things. So, we'll have a quick look at leaderboard before we go on to our final point of who we think will win. Whatever's left of them. But yeah, Bashing Boomers are up there with Rat Street Boys, and Only Fools and Hobgoblins, Rebel Supremacy just behind them. But all 4 teams have played that extra game. So Heal to Death, the Byzantine Bashers, Taste Tunes, and Maze Toma can all catch them up, as can Saucy Pigs. So let's have a look at what's left of the schedule for week 3 then. So already 3 draws. 3 draws already.
I know, yeah.
So, who will be lucky to get that never fails Triple B banker or the Quiggy Quickstep banker? We're going to find out now, because we never fail and we proved it in week 1, and we're going to prove it again. Why not?
Damn right.
So, Heal to Death versus Treble Tryhards.
I'm going quickly in there with my Quiggy's quick tip.
Yeah.
I think Heal to Death have got this.
You got this, bro. Got this. Heal to Death, you got this. Any particular score you thinking?
2-0.
2-0. Yeah. You know what? Triple B banker alert. How come we both got the same
You
one?
follow me around, don't you?
This looks so good, doesn't it? Heal to Death. Congratulations. You got the Quiggy Quickstep banker, and you also had the Triple B banker. Woohoo! Victory is yours. We don't get it wrong.
I wouldn't even show up, Treble.
Yeah, just say you're ill. I need to wash your hair or something. Well, it's believable because you're a wood elf. So do it. Otherwise, you're gonna lose. We never get it wrong. It's as simple as that. And when we both tip the same team with our banker, it never loses. Never, ever. I just
Not once.
Have the week off. Go and do something nice, or go and see your mum or something. You know, something better than getting mauled by our bankers.
Go hug some trees.
Yeah, go and hug some trees. Yeah, I think Nagel, they're not going to blow them out. They're probably going to win 1-0, 2-0 maybe, 2-1, but they'll get it done. If
Yeah,
you know.
I think at least they're not a full Mighty Blow. They only got 3 Mighty Blow, so
Yeah.
they're not going to like completely board clear the Wood Elves, I don't think.
I don't.
But now looking, he's got those 2 level up pending.
Yeah.
You could potentially see him looking at that and going, "Oh, maybe I get Claw." And I just try and nuke that tree down. Like,
Whoa, nuke the
then
tree.
suddenly,
Oh, that's
because
beautiful.
it's all to say, if he gets Claw on that Strength 4 warrior,
Oh,
it's not hard to get the tree down.
no, it's not. I would definitely go
And-
block now on the other one though, the Strength 4 beast.
Yeah, give him the ball, make that War Dancer have a bad time.
Yeah, I think so. So no pressure, but do not lose. We do not accept failure.
No pressure, but if you lose,
If
we
you
will never
lose-
say your name again
Yeah.
on this recap.
Yeah, because we are trying to, tell everybody that we do not get it wrong with our bankers. So if you make us look like idiots, we ain't going to be very happy. So Overlordy, you better get it done. Otherwise, we'll send in the boys round. So,
Yeah.
Heal to Death will win. We know that already, because we're never wrong. And Southern Wildlings versus the Byzantine Bashers. Who are you picking in this one?
I think the Bashers. Wait, hold on. Byzantine Bashers. Yeah, that's the Chaos, isn't it?
Chaos.
Yeah, 7 Wildlings. Let's have a look again. So I'm going back in there.
So I'm showing them all, so they can see for themselves.
I don't know. I could see the Norse pulling one out.
They couldn't they? It's a close one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm picking the Norse. I'm picking the Wild.
Ooh, the Wildlings. What score are you going for?
I reckon they score on their drive, and they just do enough shenanigans to stop the score on the Byzantine drives. But I don't think they capitalise and score from it. I think it's just, like some nonsense where they go, "Ooh, ball's dropped," and run it off somewhere. So 1-0.
The only worry I've got with the Bashers is they have no tackle. That is my main concern.
Yeah. There's only 2 dodge,
Yeah.
3 dodge.
Depends who-
So it's not like the tackles.
Depends who gives
Massively.
it depends who gives it to the ball though. If he gives it to number 6 or number 7, then there's a good chance they ain't going to get the ball back.
Has he got any wrestle either?
I think he might have one. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he's got 1 wrestle. So at least he's got that. So Basil. So Basil could try and get him down with wrestle.
I think Basil will do
But
it.
other than Basil, he's only looking for powers.
Oh, this is a really tough one to call.
It is, but I think he'll just be like, he'll just stop him scoring.
Okay. I'll play devil's advocate and I'll take on the Byzantine Bashers. Really want to go for a draw, but I try not to do draws these days, even though we already had 3 draws. So I'll go for the Bashers to bash enough Norse to death and win. Maybe 1-0. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Bashers, so I'll go somewhere different. Okay. Now, this is an interesting one. Saucy Pigs, let me in, let me in. Versus Maze of Torment with Devil
This is another
Fries.
tough one.
Yep.
Because I think the Saucy Pigs have the better team overall, but I think that the Wolf can win games.
He certainly bloody can.
With the Claw, suddenly the Orcs' main advantage is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to blitz and possibly remove. It depends. If every turn the Strength 5 Wolf just removes an Orc, they'll win just by that.
Ironically as well, he could, with a little bit of cash of his own money, he could get himself a wizard as well, can the Maze of Torment.
I think the Maze wins.
Yeah, and I'm gonna agree with that, just because I think if it was me, I'd get a wizard. 2, how the fuck do you get the ball off a Strength 5 Wolf, who runs faster than you as well? And more importantly as well, is the Maze of Torment do have 5 guard. So they can go guard for guard with the Orcs, what very few teams can do. In short, Maze of Torment, well done, sir. It's a fine, scary looking, well built team already. Them 2 zombies getting guard is beautiful.
For their TV, they're very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I would definitely go with them. Right. Finally then, Rolling Renegades versus Tasty Tunes. Who are you having here? Can they finally get themselves to win the Renegades? Or will the Tasty Tunes play another tune to victory?
I am going for... I think the Rolling Renegades. I quite like their team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be enough for it.
Mm-hmm. Right, this is interesting because my Triple B banker almost went to this in this game. Almost. But in the end, I thought Heal to Death might slightly be a better bet. But the other team I really fancied this week was Tasty Tunes. Really fancy the Tasty Tunes. I think they're going to beat the living daylights out of the Rolling Renegades. They're going to beat the living daylights out of them witches on the floor, give them a good spanking, and they're going to be off the pitch. I think he might even kill one or retire one of them. I think the Tasty Tunes are a nasty team, and I expect them to destroy the Renegades. just destroy them. Destroy the team. Maybe 2-3-0. I think the Tunes will
really?
win.
Wow.
I really fancy the Tasty Tunes. And I tell you what, Heal to Death, if you bloody don't win and Tasty Tunes does, I will weep salty tears. That's what I'll do. Because I really wanted to go for the Tasty Tunes, but I just thought, Heal to Death might be slightly safer. Because as we all know, Underworld can explode in a bad way.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to happen. I think it's just going to be elves doing elves things and a lot of Underworld chasing some elves down and not really achieving much. I think it's going to be one of those frustrating games where it just seems like you don't do anything.
Maybe. But yeah, I really fancy the Tasty Tunes. They're my second best tip of the week. And I expect them to win. I'm pretty confident. I think Maze Torment will win. I think Tasty Tunes will win. I think Healed to Death will win. The only one I'm not sure of is I think you pretty much agree with me in a way, that Southern Wildlings versus the Bashers is a hard one to call. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's draw that one, but I'll go.
I might try and watch that one if it's... Well, I'll try and watch any games from this if they're on. I watched a few last weekend.
Yeah. So it should be good. The good news is, now I'm back off holiday, things will start getting back to normal now. So hopefully next Wednesday we said we'll try and record in the evening, and if that's the case, as I'm sure it will be, then I will export on Wednesday night for you. The week after that, I'm going to start messing about a bit with the video, with putting stuff in and stuff. And if I get time, I might even do your own intro video if I can. So that'll be about week 4, week 5. So that's us done. Well done to everybody who's done amazing so far, and it's great that we're in the Discord with you all. Hopefully you like this week's show, and apologise for the delay. Due to
and Heal to Death, don't let us down.
Yeah, just don't. Or else it'll be talk to the hand. That's what you'll get if you don't win. You know, talk to the hand. If you draw, you may, if you catch a good deal, might speak to you. May. But if you lose, yeah.
If you draw, you might get a second chance.
But if you lose and make us look bad, yeah, just talk to the hand. We just will not talk to you at all if you lose. So no pressure. Just get the big W. You're either first or you're last. Get the win. That's just done. I'm now going to go and do the other recap with Crystal Hunter, aka Mr. Sexy. Do you know in real life he is a stripper? Did anyone know that? He's a Dutch stripper.
Yeah, I did, yeah. He goes on about it quite a lot. Well, like when you talk to him, he just doesn't stop going on about it. He brings it up like randomly.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money dancing on tables in a strip joint. I thought he was joking that once, but he's not. He's minted. But he comes across as a really good rapper.
He dresses like his boy, yeah.
Yeah, he comes across as like, you know, the Rat King, you know, and he's a good coach, but he tries to, you know, make out he isn't. But we've got pictures, we've seen it, you know. So
we'd share them, but it'd be a bit cruel.
It would.
To you lot.
And he might sue us with his high-powered lawyer because he's really rich. But hey, we might get him on the show once. You never know if you guys are lucky enough.
We can afford it.
Yeah. But anyway, good luck to everyone else who hasn't played this week. Well done to everybody else. And we will see you next Wednesday, where we'll talk about week 3. And hopefully there's plenty more death. And hopefully our banker will win again. Take care, guys.